Here's our extra special adoption. Little Mr. Joey boy. You want your chickie? So Joey's our American Shorthair Tiger White. And he came here February 2014. So he's been here almost 3 years for us and with us. And we went to Staten Island to pick him up and 2 other cats. My heart always went out to Joey because when we first got him, we realized that he had been really scared, and we couldn't even look at him, straight at him, because he was so scared. And he had been part of a TNR program there in New York, and I was just telling Jenny what saved him from going back was because they had thought he was so handsome. Not because he has the radios, it's all right, but because they thought he was so handsome. So they gave him to this rescue that was involved in helping them, or supposed to be. Turned out this lady, the rescue, deserted all of the kitties that was in her care and left and went out of the country. And she had made arrangements for these couple ladies to take care of the cats for just a couple days, and then it was found she actually left the country and was not coming back. So these couple ladies took it upon themselves to find wonderful homes, but they found Joey down in the basement. It was a dark, very dirty basement. And so knowing that helped us understand why he was as he was. He had come from a colony and then was supposedly rescued and put into a basement. So then he came here and he really was rescued. And as you know, it took us a little while for us to gain his confidence. And you all know the story about him going into the one round tower, and Elizabeth and I one morning had decided that he was going to come out here, so we rolled him into the cabana, and then at night I would just walk towards him and he would pop into the tower again, and we would roll him back. And then we did this, gosh, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and then it was decided that he could stay there for good, stay up here for good. Always thinking that Joey would be here forevermore. And then into our lives came Jenny and Brent. And they have loved him for a long time. This has been going on about 9 months of thinking and planning and making sure that this was the right decision. And of course it is the right decision. So he's going to go into a wonderful place. And Jenny's taking off work for a while. Jenny and Brent has a wonderful room already for him. And he's going to have life made. He can make friends with Montana and Snappy and all the rest of them. So while we'll miss him, I am just, part of my heart is very sad because I will miss him. But the majority of my heart is just so thrilled that he has made it. I always tell people when they get their own home, they've made it. They've accomplished what we wanted them to do.
These are happy tears.
These are, indeed. So, he's all set. He doesn't even have to go to the vets for a whole year. We planned it this way so that he didn't have to make that trip. And you know what? He doesn't have to make a trip to the vet because Jenny and Brent just told me that their vet will come to the house because of Joey. Isn't that wonderful? So, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to come and visit all the babies there. All right, Joey, you ready? Huh? You're our special boy, aren't you? All right. Are we ready to put him in his carrier? He's got a super deluxe thick carrier and his blankie that he's had here for months. And he's also going to take his bed home. And his sheets are in the dryer. Jenny, Sonia said his sheets are in the dryer.
Perfect. Here's the carrier.
Okay, can you open it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, he just hopped right in.
He did. And I'm gonna just set this. Is he okay there? And Jenny, this bowl of food, where did I have it? Oh, right here. This is just fresh this morning from the people brought some.
Oh, thank you.
And why don't we, if you want to feed them a little bit, I had it in the fridge till just a little bit ago. Okay, so are we ready?
We still think we're fried because you're taking
No.
it. Oh, no. I'll give you lots of updates.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. It couldn't be more perfect. Well, unless you can't live with me.
So do we know where Brent is?
Yeah, I think Brent's
I'm just gonna leave now.
You're just gonna
Brent's going now.
Where are you going?
This is buy one get one free day.
Wait,
Where are
Brent,
you
you can't take that kitty with you.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
All
Okay,
go
folks.
ahead, take the kitty.
We have a wonderful surprise for you. Our Todd boy is gonna go home with them also. So this is a double whammy of goodness. Yeah, they're also gonna adopt Todd.
Oh, look at that.
I think Todd adopted Brent on their last 2 visits. Yeah. And just as a just as a reminder, Todd arrived here in August, and he came from Defiance College, and he had the biggest umbilical hernia I've ever seen. And he also had, his left eye was just gone, and he had a slight upper respiratory infection. And he's one of the most handsome kitties next to Joey that there could be. And he's my talker boy. I love Todd, because all he does is talk. I've mentioned it in the blog a couple times. He chirps and he yowls and he twirls and he chatters and he just does all kinds of talking. So they're going to have fun with him. And his tail is always up. It's just a wonderful kitty tail. So we've had his hernia fixed. His upper respiratory cleared up very quickly. And he had his surgery for his neutering, and his eye was all done, and now he's ready to go. So I'm thrilled. Yeah, yay Todd. He did it too. He made it. Let me get his blank. Did you get, and I forgot to give him their 2 blankets too.
Oh, he's ready to go.
Do you need another blankie too for in there? You can set it up there. And I really need to send a bag of food home for Halo, shouldn't I?
Yes, and it's orange too.
Yeah. Oh, we're just thrilled. Can I send a bag home?
Of course, thank you. Sonia, 8 is enough. Yeah.
Not dropping the kid is more important than fixing the pot.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it okay, Les?
Yeah. Yeah. Not broken.
No, Sonia.
What sign is
I
it?
like the number 9. 8's good.
We always send a bag of our extra yummy food home because it's Halo, isn't
It's
it?
Halo.
Halo loves FFRC food, so we always send some home with them. Do we
Halo loves the
Oh.
kibbles.
do we have a Todd boy?
I think Brent's with him.
He's just chasing them.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, buds, you excited?
He sure is.
I had to get it too.
Thank you, everyone.
And here's our Todd. He's got his nails trimmed and his eye was cleaned and his ears were cleaned again. He's just, oh man, this is a great cat too. Aren't you? He says, of course I am, and I knew it. He says, I knew I was going to get to go with him.
There you go.
Yeah. He's lucky. Just think he was cast out at Defiance College and going to live a wonderful life in Canada. And he just the best. He says that. All right, we better put some toys in there. Oh my, what a morning.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, he's looking good in there. He's really
You ready
relaxed.
to go?
Uh-oh.
You ready to go?
One of my other favorites is looking in there like, I think I need to go too. That would be our Kiana. Did you get a nail in your eye? It looks like you got a water eye. Oh, he likes these too. Yeah. All right, big boy. And ping pong balls?
No ping pong balls?
Yeah.
And the black cat.
Yeah. Do we have one around here? We put in there so we can bam it all the way home. Here's a couple, Jenny.
Perfect.
Oh, doing his little steeper. Okay, we got two of the bestest. All right. So, you have any questions or
I think we're
anything?
good.
Okay.
We'll let you know how we're doing.
Okay.
The border should be fine.
Okay.
Pictures.
5.5 hours. Yeah,
Pictures.
absolutely.
So,
Hey, buddy.
5.5 hours.
those 2 clocks are
I
wrong.
know.
So 9:30. So,
I'll let you know.
updates.
Sonya's
9
going
o'clock.
to the grocery store about half an hour before we get home to
Get
get him a
To
chicken.
get him a chicken.
So,
Okay.
and she
Thank
needs
you,
to get the
Bruce.
cats out of his room.
Yeah, yeah, we've heard that, Sonia. Get the cats out of his room, out of their room. All right.
Okay. All right.
So can I carry
Here, I'll
him
get
and,
that.
okay?
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
I got the chicken.
Thanks, folks, for joining in with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beth,
Okay.
thank you. I'll see you in July.
Yes.
And Jackie, you're coming.
Did we mention this is buy 2 get 1 free today?